Welcome to Ask All AIs, the channel where we ask questions to all AIs and rate the answers. Today's question: generate a recipe for a cake that would be enjoyed by an alien species that consumes minerals instead of organic matter.
Qwen answer: alien mineral cake ingredients: 200 g crushed quartz, 150 g powdered iron, 100 g copper sulfate, 50 g magnesium oxide, 30 g zinc carbonate, 20 g manganese dioxide, 10 g aluminum hydroxide. Instructions: 1. Mix all ingredients in a large bowl. 2. Press mixture into a mold. 3. Bake at 300 F for 45 minutes. 4. Cool and serve.
DeepSeek answer: a mineral-rich cake could feature a base of finely ground quartz or selenite, bound with molten sulfur or metallic gallium. Flavor crystals might include crushed amethyst for a subtle sweetness and halite for a savory note. A frosting of powdered magnetite and gold flakes would add visual appeal and essential iron. The texture should be crystalline and crunchy, baked at high heat to fuse the minerals.
Google Gemini answer: geode core cake ingredients: 2 cups finely crushed quartz, 1 cup powdered feldspar, 1 2 cup crystalline mica flakes, 1 4 cup ground pyrite for sparkle, pinch of halite crystals. Instructions: 1. Combine quartz and feldspar in a high-pressure chamber. 2. Apply immense pressure and moderate heat until a solid core forms. 3. Gently press mica flakes onto the surface. 4. Sprinkle with ground pyrite and halite for a savory crunch. 5.
ChatGPT answer: mineral cake recipe for alien species. Ingredients: 200 g powdered quartz, 150 g crushed basalt, 100 g finely ground hematite, 50 g mica flakes, 100 ml distilled water with dissolved trace elements iron, magnesium, 10 g binding clay powder. Instructions: 1. Mix powdered quartz, basalt, hematite, and mica flakes thoroughly. 2.
Llama 3 answer: mineral cake recipe for alien species. Mix crushed quartz, iron oxide, and copper sulfate. Add powdered limestone and granite. Combine with water and shape into a crystalline structure. Bake in a high-temperature kiln to create a solid mineral formation. The alien species can consume this mineral cake for nutritional value.
XAI answer: mineral alien cake ingredients: 2 cups crushed quartz crystals, 1 cup iron filings, 12 teaspoon mica powder, half cup obsidian flakes, 1 teaspoon sulfur essence. Instructions: mix quartz and iron in a heat-proof basin, stir in mica and obsidian until crumbly, add sulfur for flavor, press into a mold, bake in a geothermal oven at 500 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes until solidified, cool and serve on a silicon plate.
Anthropic's Claude answer: crystalline delight cake recipe. Layer 1, crushed quartz and amethyst powder. Layer 2, compressed iron ore and copper dust. Layer 3, polished granite base topping, sprinkled diamond dust. Mix layers separately with liquid mercury as binding agent. Stack layers on granite base. Let solidify under intense heat. Garnish with rare earth elements. Serves 4 mineral-consuming beings. Best enjoyed near a geothermal vent. Note: not for human consumption.
Qwen answer: clear and straightforward recipe listing specific mineral ingredients with precise quantities and simple instructions. However, it lacks imaginative context or explanation about the purpose or nature of the cake beyond the recipe itself. The approach is practical but somewhat dry and mechanical. Score: 7 out of 10. DeepSeek answer: creative and vivid description with imaginative elements like flavor crystals and frosting, adding sensory details and visual appeal. The reasoning includes texture and baking process to fuse minerals, showing depth. However, it is less precise in quantities and steps, leaning more on conceptual description than a strict recipe. Score: 7 out of 10. Google Gemini answer: detailed and structured recipe with clear ingredient quantities and stepwise instructions involving scientific processes like high pressure and controlled atmosphere. The explanation balances imaginative and technical aspects well, providing a plausible method for mineral cake formation. The use of examples like mica flakes and pyrite adds richness. Score: 9 out of 10. OpenAI answer: comprehensive recipe with clear ingredient list and detailed instructions including binding agents and baking conditions. The explanation includes the purpose of the cake for mineral-consuming aliens, adding context. The reasoning is logical and the approach balances practicality and imaginative elements well. Score: 8 out of 10. Llama 3 answer: basic recipe with general mineral ingredients and simple instructions. Lacks specific quantities and detailed steps, making it less precise. The explanation is minimal and the reasoning is straightforward but not very deep or imaginative. Score: 5 out of 10. XAI answer: well-structured recipe with clear ingredients and instructions including imaginative elements like sulfur essence and baking in a geothermal oven. The description includes sensory details like crunchy texture and serving suggestions, enhancing clarity and engagement. However, some quantities are vague, e.g. 12 teaspoon mica powder. Score: 7 out of 10. Anthropic Claude answer: highly imaginative and layered recipe with distinct layers and exotic ingredients like diamond dust and liquid mercury as binder. The instructions include unique preparation methods and serving context. The explanation is rich in detail and creativity but less focused on precise measurements or practical steps, making it more conceptual. Score: 8 out of 10. This time the top 3 answers are: third place, Claude highly creative and detailed though less precise in measurements. Second place, OpenAI clear, comprehensive, and practical with good context. And first place, Google Gemini best balance of clarity, detail, and imaginative yet plausible scientific approach.
That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment your questions, and we will ask all AIs, subscribe and share.